Hello traders, Rich here, and here's a quick but detailed update on AUDUSD. As usual, if you guys like video analysis, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. So let's get started. As we clearly see, AUDUSD has been overall bearish for a while, making lower highs and low lows, right? Forming like a channel. And lately, AUDUSD also broke below the support area in green, so it's now turned into a resistance. So obviously, we'll be looking for sell setups on lower time frames as price is retesting this resistance area. And of course, unless AUDUSD breaks above this area again with a big bullish candle, in this case, it will act as a support again and we'll be looking for buy setups on the retest. But for now, let's take it step by step as usual. Since we're around a resistance area, let's zoom into lower time frames and look for sell setups. And here's the view from H4 time frame. We can see that we were overall bullish, then price broke below the previous low after forming this head and shoulders pattern, so broke below this area. Now we are overall bearish, right? And the price is making lower highs and low lows, broke below this support. Now it's acting as a resistance. Now we are looking for sell setups because, as mentioned previously, the price can still break above this area again for it to become a support again. So now we'll be looking for reversal patterns. We can draw this trend line by connecting this swing and this swing, and let's make an offset for it so it will be acting as a channel. However, as you clearly see, this one is not like valid yet. So as usual, we'll be waiting for price to form a third swing around it. Then and only then we can sell after a momentum candle close below this area. Right, so this is what I'm waiting for. It's not like I'm predicting that this will happen. It's just what I would like to see, so that the conditions as per my rules would be met. Then and only then I will be selling. So this one can also like happen like this, a new swing like here, and then a break below. It doesn't have to be this exact same shape. Okay. And of course, when the sell is activated, the stop loss would be just above the previous swing high, and we target a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which would be around the next support. As you can clearly see, here we go, right? And of course, as price approaches our support again, as you can see in blue, we'll be looking for buy setups. But again and again, let's take it step by step. And for those who know me, I like to highlight this one as our trigger swing, and we are looking for sell setups in the first place because price is sitting around a daily resistance area that we just saw from daily time frame. Before we continue, I want to tell you about Bitget. Bitget has over 1.5 million users worldwide. It's listed on CMC, CoinGecko, and CryptoAdventure. It's also licensed in 4 different countries, like the US, Canada, Singapore, and Australia. With Bitget, you can trade crypto on margin through the unified contract features, or you can simply buy and hold through the exchange, or also known as spot trading. And the interesting thing about Bitget is that it's one of the largest crypto copy trading platforms where you can simply go here, copy trade, and follow the trader that you like. For example, you like this one, you click on follow. This way, you copy every single trade that he takes. If you don't have an account yet, I'll include the links in the description below. And let's continue. And here's a quick but detailed update on Apple. As per my last picture analysis, we were waiting for Apple to approach this purple rejection area to look for sell setups. And the reason why it's a strong area is because it's the intersection of the 150 round number and the upper brown trend line, which is acting as a non-horizontal resistance. So now, since price is sitting around a resistance area, we'll be looking for sell setups. And I insist on the word looking because price can still trade higher for going down, or even break this entire area upward for it to become a support area. In this case, we'll be looking for buy setups. But anyway, let's take it step by step, right? We're around a resistance area, we are looking for sell setups. That's when we zoom into lower time frames to get extra confirmation. We want the sellers in this case to prove to us that they are taking over. And we can see that the price is now forming a symmetric triangle, as you can see in red. So we'll be waiting for price to form a new swing around it in this case, and then we'll be selling after a momentum candle close below it, which I consider this as our trigger swing. So that's what I'm waiting for so that our conditions as per our rules would be met, then and only then I'll be selling this one on this swing break downward. And of course, when the sell is activated, our stop loss would be just above the last swing high, and we target a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which would be around this area. And of course, in this case, if the price like activates this reversal bearish pattern, then as price approaches our lower brown trend line, which is a non-horizontal support, we'll be looking for trend following buy setups. But again and again, let's take it step by step. And for now, I'll be waiting for this to happen, and then and only then I'll be selling on this swing break downward. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.